All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High and the proper names in the Paleo Hebrew tongue. I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem Rakakadash Ma'amath. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, who the word eagerly and willingly called God of Jehovah. Ba Hashem meaning in the name of Yahweh Shai, meaning he who delivers, who the word eagerly and willingly called JC today. I want to give a double honor to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and another double honor to my elder as well, Ahar Wana bin Yasha Allah of the Lions Den camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutations to the 144,000 hopeful elect, pushing this truth across the four winds, and to the 1/3 remnant believers on Yahweh Shem Yahshua, Shalom, Shalom. It's going to be a quick lesson put together through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and I pray that it be edifying. And Salakia, man, I'm outside and it's windy. It's a beautiful day, but it's real windy outside, so I'm gonna try to cover the microphone up with my hands to make to stop some of the wind from getting through to the mic. And Yahweh Hashem Yahshua wrote this out that it don't make it the wind louder. But I'm gonna start off with this precept because, man, I was thinking, talking to a brother, one of the brothers out there in Texas, man, and we was wrapping it up, catching up and stuff like that, whatever the case may be. And I don't know, these precepts just came to mind, because the times that we're coming into, the spirit that's on the brother, me and the brothers talking about how, the Lord will keep us in that same spot. It won't let you partake in the things of this world, ultimately to save you. You see what I'm saying? Ultimately to save you, man, when it's all said and done with. But I'm going to start off in the book of Psalms, chapter 17 and verse 6. It says, I have called upon thee, for thou wilt hear me, O Yahweh. Incline thy ear unto me, and hear my speech. Show thy marvelous loving kindness, O thou that savest by thy right hand, them which put their trust in thee, from these that rise up against them. So, right, man, we call upon Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and his ear is nigh to our prayers. You see what I'm saying? And he's going to save us from those that rise up against us, to where this devil, he see that his day coming, he see that his day coming, and it ain't going to be prolonged. He see that the Lord is shortening the days. You see what I'm saying? He know that his destruction is nigh at hand. You see what I'm saying? But we call upon the Lord to save us, from those that rise up against us. These devils, these Edomites, and the rest of these nations. You see what I'm saying? Because we understand that there's no other way for us to be saved, unlike 2/3 of our people that take up the gun, that take up firearms, that trust in Esau. They got the spirit of you can't beat them, join them. You see what I'm saying? So when it's all said and done with, we just call on Yahweh Shem Yahshua. And it says, from them that rise up against us, verse 8, it says, keep me as the apple of thy eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wings, from the wicked that oppress me, from my daily enemies who compass me about. They are enclosed in their own fat, with their mouth they speak proudly. They have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth. Right. Like the elder brother in camp. Read Isaiah chapter 14, man. This devil, he set his eyes bowing down to the earth. And he sought to rule from the sides of the north, man. When it's all said and done with. To where now, the Lord destroyed ancient Babylon, and did what he did in Babylon just for the people building a tower to heaven. And now this devil, he think it's okay to just put satellites in heaven. He think it's okay to have a space force. You see what I'm saying? He set his eyes bound down to the earth, thinking that he's never gonna be in subjection to the nation of Israel, thinking that he's never going to be in subjection to Yahweh Shem Yahshua ultimately. You see what I'm saying? So they speak proudly when it's all said and done with. They set their eyes bound down to the earth. It says, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in the secret place. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Right. And the Lord have basically gave him all this technology. The Lord have gave him this great sword to go around the earth and destroy. That waster. He had created the waster to destroy. So the Lord had gave him a sword. The Lord put in his heart to be wicked. You see what I'm saying? When it's all said and done with. Because a sword is basically anything that's used to cause destruction. And a sword can be from anything as big as an intercontinental ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile, all the way to a small syringe. You see what I'm saying? So right. So the Lord is going to disappoint him and cast him down and deliver our soul from his sword. And what he finna do now? Raise up his battle axe. The Lord said we his battle axe and we his weapons of war. You see what I'm saying? So when this devil, come in thinking that he's going to fulfill his counsel, the Lord's going to cast him down. So right, this is what it says. I have called upon the name of the Lord, and he had basically inclined his ear into us. And this is the book of Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. So right, so he come up with all these things in his think tanks, though he conspire wickedness and think that he's going to fulfill his enterprise on the earth and against the Lord's anointed. You see what I'm saying? It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When an enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. The Lord's going to lift up that standard against him. So he's only going to destroy who the Lord deemed him to destroy. You see what I'm saying? He's only going to sacrifice whom the Lord deemed him to sacrifice. And then he himself is going to be a sacrifice. It says the Lord had a sore slaughter in Basra, and he bid many. He called his guests. You see what I'm saying? Those that are not in the truth, those that don't call upon his name, those that trust in vanity, those that trust in leasing. You see what I'm saying? That speak lies and trust in the lies. The deceive and the deceiver are his. So right, he's gonna lift up a standard against him, and that standard is gonna be what? Him sending Michael, the archangel. You see what I'm saying? Him sending Yahushua, him giving his men spiritual power to fight back. You see what I'm saying? Because we was worms on this side. You see what I'm saying? But now you finna see a worm go to the top of the food chain. A worm at the top of the food chain. If you really want to think about it. Because when a lion die, who eat the lion? The worms. You see what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Or when an animal die, the worms come and devour his flesh. So when it's all said and done with, you finna see a worm at the top of the food chain with no gun in his hand in the time of all out hell breaking loose. You see what I'm saying? Because what? We got the Spirit of the Lord and he our protector. You see what I'm saying? A sheep ain't got no real way of protecting itself. You see what I'm saying? So who do all the protecting? The shepherd. And our shepherd is in the heavens, and he's going to protect us, when the evil day comes. When it's all said and done with. So right. So when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. And I said all that to, get into the lesson about, letting no man take thy crown. Meaning we got to endure to the end. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that precept. Matthew chapter 24 in verse 12. Because you got, all these Christians, man. Christians just come up and spew madness and don't think that they don't think that they're doing evil or wickedness, man. Like the man that came to our camp Saturday. First immediately when he came to the camp, he see us out there with Bibles. He ain't got not one Bible in his hand. And the first thing he trying to do is teach us. We ain't out here to be taught. You see what I'm saying? We got I see our teachers. We know who our teachers is, man. The elders and apostles are great millstone. When it's all said and done with, man. So I see our teacher, man. Why we need a bald head, man, to teach us, man? You ain't got no hair on your head, man. You see what I'm saying? When it's all said and done with. But it says, Matthew chapter 24 verse 12, it says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So right, and we're gonna see that in these latter days, man. We're gonna see the love of many waxing cold, to where your favorite Christian pastor, turn into a demon. when he can't get that greedy of gain, because he didn't have to trust in the Lord to get something. Like now, us the elect, Yahweh Zalman part of that number. You see what I'm saying? When we pray for something, we gotta believe that the Lord gonna give it to us. You see what I'm saying? So it be days that I don't have what I need to have, and I just praying that the Lord come bring it to me. The Lord give it to me, or whatever the case may be. You see what I'm saying? It was days in my walk to where, I didn't know what was gonna happen or how it was gonna happen, but the Lord, He already know what we have need of. So that's just my mindset. Just like when it comes to my children, they don't get up and they don't work. You see what I'm saying? My children don't go to work. My children, you know what I'm saying? But they eat every day. They have everything that they need. You see what I'm saying? And that's how it is when it comes to Yahweh Shai. You know, he our shepherd, and he gonna make sure that we got everything we need on this side. So it really ain't no reason to stress, man. When you really believe that, it really ain't no reason to stress. So now you just wake up and be happy. You just wake up and be happy. Even on days when you're sad, you can still be happy because you know that Yahweh Shai gonna make something shake for you. You know, Yahweh Shai ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go through tests, but at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai ain't gonna put nothing more on us than we can handle or more than we can bear. You see what I'm saying? But when the love of many wax cold, you know, these people, they ain't had that. You know, they knew they was gonna get them tithes and offerings every Saturday, every Sunday. They knew they was gonna get them peace offerings, them love offerings, all that. You see what I'm saying? When it's all said and done with, they knew the congregation was gonna come from. All he had to do was manipulate with the word. When it's all said and done with, man. So right. It says, the love of many is gonna wax cold. You're gonna see your favorite Christian pastor, the one who looked like a strong man of the Lord. I was talking to one of the brothers. He was telling me, Yahweh, he don't mind me using this. What he told me, he was telling me how he stand in his lot in camp. His brother basically was a complete opposite in prison, and his people was basically saying, yeah, that's a strong man of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? When it's all said and done with, the whole time he the man of the Lord. He the one who doing the work of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? So going back into these people, man, these Christians, they look at these people, and anybody that call on the name JC, that teach that 501c3 charter doctrine, they try to deem them as holier than us, and try to say that we just whatever they think. You know what I'm saying? Try to add extras on it. We see it every Saturday, man. You know, the people turning more and more bullies, or whatever the case may be. So the love of many is going to wax cold. We see them, you know, turning to bullies. You know what I'm saying? Whole time, my brother, he doing what's right for the Lord, but he don't get no recognition, man, from his own family. And that's just like all of us. It was written that it was going to happen. And I don't want to ramble too much, but, you know, we at camp Saturday, and this woman walked past the camp. It was a lot of demons out there this Saturday, man. There's a lot of demons, bro, like so serious. This woman, she walked past us. She put her hand in her bag. This little Edomite woman, she put her hand in her bag. She was gripping on, either she had some mace or a gun or whatever the case may be. And we just out there with Bibles teaching. And when she got past us, she took her hand out of her bag. And then she walked past again, put her hand in her bag. You see what I'm saying? And then when she got past us, she took her hand out of her bag. Like, man, nobody wants you, sweetheart. You ain't even that fucking special. You're not special. Nobody's worried about you. Nobody's going to look twice at you. You're not attractive. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what this internet shit is or whatever the case may be, man, but it's getting to a point to where there's a lot of demons, a lot of bullies out here. Until they ass get bullied by our big brother. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? What it's all said and done with. We just call on our big brother. He going to do the bullying. He going to bully all the bullies. You see what I'm saying? So it get to a point to where the love of many is going to wax cold, man. You see what I'm saying? And it says, I'm going to get it again. Verse 12, it says, and because the love of many shall wax cold, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And right, I don't know what that sister even, I don't even call her a sister because she don't look like no Jake. I don't know what she been through or what she seen on the internet to make her, you know, clutch so hard when she walked past us. You see what I'm saying? But that goes into that iniquity abounding, increasing. You see what I'm saying? To where some people not feeling at ease, and it's only when it comes to a so-called black man. You see what I'm saying? And they deem us as under a black man, an Israelite man. You see what I'm saying? An Israelite man is deemed under a black man. A black man, they'll talk shit about a black man, but they really don't fuck with us. And it says, verse 13, it says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So, right, we're going to see the iniquity abound, but we still got to endure to the end. Because ultimately we want to be saved. You got all these Christians saying they saved and sanctified. You got Pastor Pork Chop, the hypocrite, the King and Shepherd, KD. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got him over there talking about some, what he said? He said something, man. I done forgot my point, man. But Khan, man, when it's all said and done with, man, he that endures to the end shall be saved when it's all said and done with, man. When it's all said and done with. So we gotta keep enduring. We gotta keep going. I done forgot why I brung that man's name up, but I know it's important. It's gonna come to me after the video over, whatever the case may be. But Khan, man, just spewing out madness, making up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Switching up the doctrine, whatever the case may be. But you gotta endure to the end. Oh, that's what he said. He said, yeah, man, the tribulation gonna happen, but we ain't gonna be here for that. We ain't gonna be here for that. We're gonna be up out of here. Shit. You gonna be here for that and ain't gonna be no damn food. It's gonna be a famine. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be a famine, and I'm gonna be outside in the wilderness. Yahweh Design, the Lord gonna have a lamb walk past me. You see what I'm saying? And he gonna have a pig walk past your ass. You see what I'm saying? And you gonna hurry up and try to sacrifice that motherfucker and eat it. You see what I'm saying? When it's all said and done with. If you don't repent, when it's all said and done, man. Thinking that the Lord finna just rapture you up out of here so you ain't gotta go through nothing. This is what the Lord finna take us through. Consider it as how when a Jake go to the Marine Corps, they got to go through them 3 months of hard basic training. This the Lord's basic training right here. This the Lord's Navy SEAL test. You see what I'm saying? The test for the 144,000 elect to see who endured to the end. You see what I'm saying? So now we studying for the little ASVAB, but now we finna have to go to basic training. And real deal, had to go through it. Some people gonna have to go through sorrow and grief, seeing their loved ones, catch their judgment. Some people gonna have it easy. Some people gonna have the Lord gonna real deal bring that lion up out of them when it's all said and done with. So come on, man. You just gotta keep going. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. So you just gotta keep going. You gotta endure to the end, man. You ain't finna just get no free crown and you ain't put no work in. The Lord ain't finna just give you no free crown. You gotta work for that crown, man. You gotta endure to the end by meaning, doing the work, reading, having faith, believing, trusting in the process that Yahweh Shem Yahshua is taking us through to make us that fine gold. When it's all said and done with, and it's gonna be the last precept. I ain't wanna make it too long. Book of Revelations, chapter 3. In verse 10 it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So right, it's going to come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So Pastor Pork Chop, Peter Porker, the hypocrite, saying that, you basically going to just you ain't going to be here. He that endured to the end shall be saved. And the Lord done snatched on it. The Lord done broke his damn lamp. Took away his candlestick a long time ago, and now all the oil leaked out when it's all said and done with, man. So come, man. What it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And what's that hour of temptation? When they push that mark of the beast, when they push that chip. You see what I'm saying? To where you can't go in the store and buy and sell. You ain't gonna be able to go into the store and buy and sell and get your pork. You know what I'm saying? Your ham, your shrimp. You know what I'm saying? All on the damn Passover with a giant lemon cake. You ain't gonna be able to buy it. But for those that ain't watching, they gonna take it. They gonna take it. They gonna take the chip, man. Just like they ran and took them that 2022. They gonna take it. When it's all said and done with. So, but it says he gonna keep us from the hour of temptation, meaning, we're gonna be tried, but at the end of the day, man, we ain't gonna fall for it. Going to the store, swiping your hand, get some damn Publix chicken, and then that ain't gonna happen, man. That ain't gonna happen, man, because guess what? We understand that we was watching this whole time, so we know what to look out for, because what? The Lord have caused our eyes to see our teachers and to feed us with wisdom, knowledge, understanding. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the world, all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou have, that no man take thy crown. So right. So we're gonna keep going and keep pushing, that no man take thy crown. And you could be the reason that you lose your crown. You know, unbelief. For unbelief, wickedness, teaching wrong doctrine, or whatever the case may be, man. So you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. Gotta keep fighting, that no man take thy crown when it's all said and done with. I pray the levels of edifying. Shalom on to the next.